All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Brown with a return here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Garindo running between the tackles. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Milton now. Hauled in by Garindo. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Garindo. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Milton back to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Garindo. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He throws a bullet to the oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
2nd and 4. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Five wide.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
56.
Working inside the red zone. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. This one finds Polk. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 4th and goal.
On 4th down, Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, third down coming up. Here's Garindo again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Handoff headed right. It's Garindo. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And this will remain a 4-point game.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Play action now, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one, and that gives them 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he's shown some burst on this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Ball at the 33 for first down. Wright running out of the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 36. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Wright. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll motion Brown right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just...
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Browns take possession off their 2nd interception of the game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. From the gun, Garindo. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll go right back to Gurindo. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Browns at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns push their lead to 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They run again with Wright. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Half 85, half alert. We go.
To the air, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Mickatommy's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our 1st half. Play action on 1st down. He beams one deep right side. Incomplete pass, and we're down at 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Stop. Yep.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught for the 1st. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
3rd and long for him here. Able to find Wright. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Wright scores. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Intended target there was David Njoku. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kaiir Elam makes the play. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
What's that?
Now a run with Wright. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He fires one deep down the middle. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But overall,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Ball taken in at the 36. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Browns will go on offense. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now a give to Guerendo. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun, handoff to Guerendo. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Trying an inside give to Guerendo. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Milton. Completed to his running back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run. It's Guerendo. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Isaac Guerendo with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns bring it back to even. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late? Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Milton. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Garindo running between the tackles. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Takes off right out of the read option. He breaks a tackle, and he drives this down to the 8 before going out. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He's on the move. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He puts some juice on a deep and they pick him off again. And the Browns get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Garindo. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Let's go.
This is Garindo. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. He'll try the right side with Garindo. And second verse, same as the first. He's bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now.
Go.
Another carry for him. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Johnson up the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent...
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 23. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... That's complete inside the 35. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. On now is Cook to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Gurindo. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillan on the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Bills will take over possession. They're set up at the 35 now. Running behind center with Wright. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They'll motion Brown right. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Wright running out of the gun. Space on the right. He's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills jump in front late. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Setting up to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throwing this back in the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
To throw. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Milton. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Now Garindo. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Now to throw. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts.